there are only two things you can control. Number one is how you choose to interpret what has happened to you and what is happening to you. And the second thing are the actions you choose to take. There's nothing else in all of existence that you can control except those two things: the interpretations that you make and the actions you take. Everything else is outside your direct control. And the issue is most people don't even control one of those aspects. They tend to be reactive instead of responsive, and rarely do they take proactive actions. This week is all about learning the interpretations that you have from your past. Because if you don't know how you're interpreting your past, then it's almost impossible to change it. And by being able to know where you're starting from, then you can start to take control over those interpretations. Now, don't get me confused. You can't control everything, but you can influence a lot of other things in your life. But overall, most things that we think we can control is an illusion, except for those two things. Amongst those two things, though, people tend to only focus on their actions. The underlying assumption with that is if they can control their actions, then they can get X, Y, and Z. And if I get X, Y, and Z, then I'll be happy. The issue is when they get X, Y, and Z and they're still not happy, they're like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what to do. And if the answer isn't obvious, what they have to do is be able to change their interpretations. And in order to do that, you need the tools, skills, and techniques that help you to take control over those interpretations. The bottom line is you need to be able to control both. You need to be able to control your interpretations and your actions. Controlling only one leaves you half fulfilled, right? If you control your actions and you actually succeed, but you're still unhappy, then you've gotten good results, but you're not happy. Or the opposite, you only control your interpretations. Here, you tend to be delusional and you don't actually make the changes that you need to make in order to see the results that you want. Again, you need to be able to control both. This week's goal then is to start to give you the tools and techniques to be able to change those interpretations so that they serve you and you no longer serve the past and the situations that brought those interpretations into your life.